it to Darwin. How good is this? We're at the Free Spirit, just outside of town, and this place reminds me of the Cairns Coconut, 100%. Palm trees everywhere, massive. It looks really good on the internet, so very keen to show you guys around and see how epic this spot is. So we might be here for around about a week at this stage, so see how we go. Got a few things to do. Final bloody upgrade to the car. So hanging out for that. We've got the bull bar going on this bad boy, and we got a snorkel. So you would have seen a build series by now and seen all that go on, but this is when it happened, when we got to Darwin. So yeah, pretty excited to be back in a city, a civilised area. Yeah, no, we're pumped. I'm keen to see this place and go and check out the pool because it's pretty bloody humid up here.
So we've just arrived at Darwin. Oh my god, it's so exciting. So we're actually in a big town. It feels like we're back in Cairns again, hey, like Cairns Coconut.
Yeah, I literally just said that before. I was like, this is like literally the same place all over again.
So I've just been given a map. We're entering here on the boom gate and we're just going to go up and we can go anywhere in this red section.
Oh, yeah.
And there's 3 pools to choose from. There's laundries and toilets everywhere. There's a restaurant and stuff down here as well and a bar.
Oh, wow. We're getting so spoiled.
Literally, this is like being at the Coconut again.
Look at the size of the place.
Yeah.
We're only in the red section.
I just said, is it really busy right now? And she goes, no, not busy. It's not really our peak season. She said on the weekends it'll get busy and a few people will be around, but otherwise, no.
That's literally Coconut again.
Should enjoy it. There's plenty to do. So I haven't even sussed out. There's probably lots of other stuff in here. I just don't know what there is yet. Jumping pillow.
Yeah.
We so need to go for a walk around. Anyway, so she's put us here, but she said you can have anywhere in this area. She said, I've just put you there because I had to give you a number, but you just drive around, tell me what one you want, and just let me know. Give me a call and tell me where you end up. So it's the one cool thing about being on the off season for all these places. I was just about to say it, yeah. No one really cares where you go. It's not like you rock up and you're site this and that's where you go. It's like you rock up and they go, anywhere here, that's fine. Just let me know. And, then, and that's it.
To come to a place that's this big this time of year and just go, bug it, I'll have this one. Like, it just doesn't happen.
Oh, we're in the Litchfield section.
Yeah, I just noticed that in this Kakadu.
I prefer Litchfield.
Yeah, same.
Just looking at, like, what's around here, I'd say our caravan's due for a service. We've just reached 10,000 Ks. So if you watch our Instagram, you'll notice that we've always got where we are and how many kilometres we've done. That's actually exactly how many kilometres the caravan's done. I've been very anal about it and I've kept an accurate record of the Ks. So we've done, where are we? 10,000 and something in the caravan. It's due for service.
Well, here we are. Just take a moment to look at how green this bloody grass is. It's crazy. It's so luscious. I can't get over it. I've said it about 4 times already and we've only just been here 5 minutes. But yeah, this is primo. Like, all this is free. Whole lot. Just take your pick, do what you want, pick as much spaces, pick any space you want, basically. So we've just finished leveling. It was slightly out, but you get that. And this is our little home for the next week or so. Underneath the trees here. Pretty bloody nice. So the way we are facing at this moment, behind me is where the sun comes up, and then over the other side in front of the caravan is where the sun goes down. So basically we'll probably have a bit of sun in the afternoon, but by the time it gets to about sort of 4 or 5 maybe, we'll start getting a lot of shade there, because the biggest issue is we like to try and keep these bunks in the shade, because the biggest heating part of this caravan is the rear end. It just seems to hold the heat a lot more than anywhere else. So we try and keep those bunks, especially for Jack and that, going to bed normally first and early. He goes around that sort of 5:36, and then Jade is around 7:30, depending on how good she's been. But yeah, so that's a big thing for us when we're picking sites. All concrete pads, which is nice. It's not too bad.
No, it's not hot. It's humid.
It's humid, yeah. The heat's not a big issue. It's just the
sweats are-
humidity. Yeah, as soon as I'm good, but as soon as I start doing something,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start sweating my ass out.
Yeah, I was fine, and then I started moving 3 things, and I could feel myself sweat.
Oh yeah, that was like me packing up this morning at Adelaide River. Holy bloody hell! I was only out there for 15 minutes, and I reckon I felt like I'd run. I felt like I'd run a 8 bloody kilometre marathon.
Tell you what, we don't need to diet or change anything. We just need to stay up here. We'll be losing weight before you know it. I
should stay up here for a few more weeks, and we can shed some weight off the GCM of this car and Caravan. 100 kilos. I wasn't 100 kilos last time I weighed myself. That was only a few weeks ago.
You were 97.
I was a bit. Well, thank you very much. Unbelievable. I'm going to go on a fast. I'm not going to eat anything for the next 3-4 days, I reckon. I'm a bit self-conscious here. But because we're here for so long, we bought some shade sails a while ago. This is like when we first got the Caravan. I didn't really know too much about what we're going to need and what we're not going to need and everything else. And what we did, we went to one of our early episodes. We went to Dahl Canvas, which is down in Brisbane, and he's a Moss Street there, and he does custom canvases, and he does a lot of these shade sails, custom built to what you need, size, spec, whatever else. So we ended up getting 3 of them. Basically, we got 2 singles and then a full one. Our idea was to have one big long one that goes along our awning, which I'll show you. So it was designed to go into the Catatrack. So it's got a Catatrack attachment, and it literally slides in, and it gives us a full coverage of the whole awning. So it's like a big privacy screen. We see a lot of them out there with a lot of caravans when you pull up to places like this. But to be honest, because we're moving so often, we don't really get the chance to use them, because we're normally in a place for 2, 3, sometimes 4. So we don't really need it. Like by the time you put it out, set it up, you're packing it up again. So we're doing a bit more of a cull. I'll tell you what, you're always culling, no matter what you do. Just when you think you got it good, you always find something else. You start getting to a point where you're like, we really don't need this, we really don't need that, and before you know it, you're taking it out. Like, I've never realized how much we don't need to survive. Like, it's crazy. But anyway, so we've basically got rid of the full one because we don't use it. It's been in storage in the back of the Caravan for so bloody long, and then we've kept the 2 single ones because we can use it as a half. We can put both of them out to use as a full. So I've put the two halves on this side, because we are going to get a bit of sun in the afternoon, and it's going to be a bit hot. I thought, why not? We'll throw them out, give them a bit of a whirl, see how they perform, and yeah, just go with the flow basically. So it's going to be quite good because it keeps the bunks, which are in behind here, nice and cool. Kitchen's in there, and then we got our front bedroom window, which is at the front there. But the good thing is we can leave these blinds open and the windows inside and let some natural light in without getting absolutely blasted and heating up the van. So there's a few benefits to it. That was predominantly what we got them for. If we were staying at a place longer than obviously 3 or 4 days where we normally are, because we're here for a week, it's just a no-brainer. We'll put them out and at least we can use them. We can at least say we put them on the Caravan and done something with them. So because it's so bloody hot, we're checking out the pools. So this is one of 3, and this is the little one. So because we're here for a week, we're going to check out one a day, basically. So we decided to ditch this pool. It's only small, but the only reason is there's just no steps or proper steps for Jack, because he's getting really confident standing and trying to swim and do sorts of things. So without that, we're just going to hang on to him. He's going to get pretty quick, and it's not going to be enjoyable for anybody really. So
no, don't do it.
That would have been nice because it's like the shortest walk from where we are.
It'd be okay if there weren't other people there, like if it's quiet.
Yeah.
You could just kind of take over that little step area, but because there's other people there and it's only a tiny pool.
Yeah, you don't want to take up the whole bloody best part of it. So.
Yeah.
We'll head down towards where the main office is, and there's meant to be a really big pool.
And
down
the
that
newly
end. So
renovated one.
yeah, newly renovated. So be cool to go and check it out and see what it looks like.
Cool.
So Jenna's just found a nest.
There was a dead bird.
Forever finding stuff.
Yeah, there was.
Really?
But anyway, we'll go and check out this other pool and show you that one.
What are we doing, babe? We're getting married or something?
Wow, looks like a bloody a wedding venue. Is this? What's going on here?
This is cool.
It's very nice. So this is obviously the main pool. Oh wow! How good's that? Big pool. Looks like the bar's just up there too, which is pretty handy. Very nice. I think we might be hanging out here for a bit. It's a pity there's no shade.
Yeah.
It's one thing we've noticed with the smaller places, they've always got a shade sail somewhere. Be pretty big to have one here, I'd say. Dum dum dum. Here's pool number 3.
Oh, there's tree shade.
Oh, that's actually not too bad.
Yeah.
There's no one here for a start. There's actually a bit of shade there on the other side,
I can't open it.
and it's a decent size.
Babe.
Oh.
Oh
I
no,
know.
it's okay.
Oh, thank goodness. I was like, no way.
Gotta go stand
We finally find the best pool, and then the gate would have been locked. Oh yeah, perfect.
It must have just had like a cleaner or something put in it.
That's fine. We're used to that.
Yeah.
That's perfect for Jack right there.
Yeah, nice little play area. Just again, no shade.
Bloody warm.
It's warm.
I'm getting out.
It's like really hot.
Really?
It's not refreshing at all.
That's funny.
So we're just doing a bit of a touristy drive around Darwin
See what we can find.
because it's been two and a bit, 3 years since we've been up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, just basically drive around, remembering what we did last time we were up here, and just really soaking it up because apparently the next 4 or 5 days is going to be bloody rat. Like it's going to be horrible. So we thought we'd do as much as we can outdoors and see as much as possible before this rain comes, if it does. If it does, at least we say we've done something. But we're just at the marina end at the moment, just around the corner from like main city Darwin.
Bye,
And holy bloody hell, check this out for a view.
Mum.
Wow. Again, I know I say it all the time, this grass is unbelievable.
I never
That
thought I'd care
view.
so much about grass.
Yeah, that view's killer. How nice is the colour of the water as well. It sort of reminds me of Cape.
My
It's the same, well, I guess it's the same, just a bit further away.
Dad, take your shoes off. Papa.
You know the grass is good when the shoes come off.
Yes.
Woo, that's luscious. So yeah, Darwin is looking pretty good at the moment. The weather's nice. I hope it stays like this for the next few days. But the forecast is not looking good.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun.
So today's the first day that we've seen beach in a very, very long time. And Chris is so excited to get up here that what did you do?
I left the keys in the car and didn't lock it. As I can see it from here, so it's all good. Otherwise I'll be walking back and locking it right now. But it's only just there, nothing to worry about. What? It's the beach! Holy hell. I haven't seen it in bloody months.
Hopeless.
Oh, hopeless. First time ever happened. Bloody hell. Having a crack at me.
Yeah.
Hey. We're just driving past East Point. There's like a big military thing up here. Just on the rounds, and then we're driving past and we're seeing these horses. This is Jack's first time seeing a horse.
Hello?
What's he doing?
He's trying to push away from
Yeah, he's
Say hello?
he's not too fast on big animals.
Oh.
He's like, I gotta push on the fence, but it's close to the animal.
That's a lovely horsey. No.
Whoa! Oh, Jack. They're trying to eat me!
Scared of any big animals.
Well, welcome back to Chris's DIY and Caravan. Again, we have come up with another idea for more storage. This time it's going to be for our camera gear. So basically what happens is most of our camera gear lives on this bench, which is always crap on.
It's
And then-
annoying.
Very annoying. And then we have more that lives underneath the bed here and the storage underneath there. And it just, I don't know. We have a bit of it, we're culling a bit of it, but we're trying to find easier, more efficient ways to use it and store it. So basically what I've come up with, or Sean's come up with, is my little side sort of, I don't know, closed cupboard. We've got one on either side there. Sean's got a lot more clothes than hers than I do. So we've got this massive cavity of room that we can utilise. And it's a great spot to clean up all our camera gear that normally sits in these benches, mind all the mess. Because this is, we've cleaned out a few things and Jack's been into everything. So gonna make it a little bit more practical. That can be the camera cupboard now. Easy to access. We've even got charging points at the back there. I will design it hopefully in a way that we can still utilise these and I can still put my phone in there as well as putting camera gear in there. So yeah, the charging points would be great that we can even just make like a charging bank in there. So I've just got back from Bunnings with a few bits of melamine sheets cut up. And this Muppet didn't realise until I got home that old mate that cut it at Bunnings didn't leave the nice white bit on either end. So it's going to look a bit like this for now. But I will resurrect that and I will do something to make that look a lot more appealing. I can't believe that bloody happened. I got some of these left over from last time we did the shells in the back. So they're basically just like an L piece. You stick it to obviously the shelf that you're doing, and then the other piece sticks to the wall. So I'll put 4 of those on, and it's got like a little cap on the end. And then you can cover that up. Looks nice, neat and tidy. Connecting brackets from Bunnings. Are you looking for them? It's the most frustrating thing right now is this damn drill. It's only just working. I've got to reverse it to try and go forward. But if it doesn't go forward, I'm going to go back to reverse, then hopefully it goes forward. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But then when it's going forward, you got to hold it on, because as soon as you take your finger off it, it stops working again. So I tried getting one in town, couldn't find anything, so yeah. Babe, we need to jump on trade tools and get a new one. I'm over it. I'm done.
Righto.
It's so frustrating.
You've done really well to deal with it that long.
I have done pretty well to do with this. I knew I get frustrated, but I definitely need a new one.
36 volt multi-volt half-inch brushless impact wrench stand, is that right?
That's the one.
In stock.
Boom!
Ew, that's so good.
Free standard delivery. How good's that?
considering they're Queensland based.
Yeah, I didn't think that it would work.
Great.
Well, that's nice and easy. It's, yeah. I didn't think Trade Tools would be able to ship outside of Queensland, honestly. But, well, that's worked out really good. Well, that's like my most prized possession out of everything that I own. This thing. This does so much. Not only these DIY jobs I've done a fair bit of now in the van, it's putting the legs up, it's screwing the easy anchors in for guide ropes and straps for the awning, undoing wheel nuts. Oh, like the list is endless. Like I can literally do everything I need to with this one power tool. So highly recommend it. For me, there's probably a lot of uses out there for all you guys too, but yeah, if you're looking for a multi-use tool, this is definitely it. One shelf there, another one there, so we've got 3 cavities all up. Plenty of room to do what we need with our camera gear. It's onto here. Still got the USB chargers, and we've got the 2 24 volt. So it'll be great for charging anything that we need, GoPros, pocket, all that sort of stuff. I can still charge my phone over night time. If anything now, I've got a nice little shelf to put my phone on now. So a big gimbal in here for a big camera. Got the underwater set up there and a tripod in there. Got all this space here for charging. Got the phone on there at the moment. And then up here we got our backpack and I got my drone in there. So they fit in there absolutely snug. It's worked out really, really well. That's perfect. Shut her up. Gone. Another DIY job done. I don't mind doing these little DIY jobs. They make a world of difference. As most of you know, and if you don't know, this Caravan was off the showroom floor. It was almost what we wanted, but it wasn't quite what we wanted. So there's a few little bits of shelving, a few appliances and things that we would have had elsewhere, or if not at all. But it is what it is. We love this van. It's done everything we've expected it to do, and it's been really, really reliable. And I can't fault it. It's a good Caravan.
Oh. What are you doing? You being cute.
He is definitely going to be the biggest outdoor kid ever.
Yeah.
Like he gets the poops when he's in the Caravan too long. I don't know where he gets it from.
That'd be this one. Way back in the day, before Jack existed and everything, if we were at home for a whole weekend, he'd be like, Sean, I need to go out. I need to go do something. I can't sit here all weekend. He literally could not do like a movie weekend in rain. He'd still want to leave the house. Jack's the same. He gets fed up being stuck in the Caravan if the weather's not good or if it's been like 1 hour.
Lucky we're living the life in the Caravan on the road. Every day is a new day.
He's never ever going to be satisfied again. We're going to go back and move in a house and be like, we need to move. It's been a week.
Yep. To be settled again. I'll have to get it out of my system.
Yeah.
If it ever happens. We'll see. We could be doing this for the rest of our lives.
I wouldn't say no.
No. Never know.
Oh no, when the kids get older.
Yeah, no, it'll never be forever.
It'll be for a period of time.
It just means we'll be going away every weekend like we used to back in the day.
Guess what today is?
Oh, yeah.
You want to have a guess?
Just a quick guess.
We never get lovey-dovey and you always tell us we don't get lovey-dovey, but guess what today is? Oh gosh.
This is actually a day that Sian always forgets.
Yeah, I do. I remembered at 1 o'clock today.
It's funny because she's like the typical bloke, and somehow I remember. But it's our anniversary. 4 years.
4 years.
4 years.
Yep.
She used to forget all the time.
Yep.
It's like I'll come home with a bunch of flowers or something. Like, what the hell's this for? It's like, don't you know why? It's like, why? Are you serious? She's like, no. It's our bloody anniversary.
Fun facts about Chris and I. We met at school many, many, many years ago. Then parted ways. did our own thing for a period of time and stuff. And then as adults, we met again at Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Of all places. And I was a
all
beer
places.
wench, and you were Luigi from Mario
Luigi,
Kart.
yeah. Me and
So-
one of my best mates, it was Mario and Luigi. I was Luigi, so I didn't want to go and be everybody else. It's when there's something else entirely different.
Not even related to
No,
Oktoberfest.
nothing to do with it. Talk about
Anyway.
standing out.
Fun facts for you.
Yeah.
Aww.
What, last week or two?
Yeah.
Like, that
Yeah.
he's been proper walking.
It's just kind of come out of nowhere. And it's like, oh my God, you can walk now.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, we knew this day was coming, but we just wasn't sure
it just
when.
took so long, and then all of a sudden it just happened.
It literally took for ages. I was like, oh God, he's going to be that kid. It's like 2 and he's not even walking yet.
So he's officially, we worked it out, he's 15 months and 6 days as of today.
Yeah,
So I'd
15
say
months.
exactly 15 months is when he started walking.
You can go. Why did the Jack cross the road?
to get
To-
to the other side.
To get off the hot concrete.
So guys, if you have a little one, or you had a little one and they're a bit bigger now, when did your boys start walking? Because Jaydan
Yeah.
was walking at 10 months, and so what's he, like 5 months behind?
Come here.
Oh, did you fall over? What age did your kids start walking?
It's a really good question. Oh, nice.
You want to stand up? Come on. No. So Chris doesn't even know what I'm going to come out with at the moment, but one of the most important things when you're on the road is making sure you find time for yourself, whether it be you as just one person or as a couple as well, because when you're living full-time on the road with kids, you know, it can be really full on, and today is a perfect example of that. It's our anniversary and we've done nothing. I didn't even think about it until 1 o'clock, and Chris has fixed a cupboard, you know, and I mean, obviously after a period of time they get old, but there's nothing romantic about it when you're on the road and have kids.
No.
So we thought we'd show you what we've trialed a couple of times with Jaydan now. I'm really hoping you are friendly to us if you don't agree with this, but basically there's a bar in this caravan park, which is probably, 100 metres away from us?
Not even that.
You reckon?
Nah.
Yeah, that is actually a long way. It's probably like 60 metres away from us.
It's not far. It's literally
Yeah.
just over the other side.
It's not
of
far.
Yeah.
And we've got our radio. So Jada usually uses the radio if she goes out of an evening. But what we're going to do for a change is if she goes out of an evening, if she goes out during the day. But what we're going to do tonight, we've put Jack to bed. We know his sleep routine. We know we can go out for a
Yeah.
couple of hours without him waking up. Jada's getting a little bit of extra iPad time that she doesn't normally get.
Mm.
And we'll take a radio with us. So if she does need us, we just walk straight back. And we also lock the caravan door. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's not
That's-
the first time we've done it.
We've done it a couple now.
We've done it a few times just to test the waters and see how things pan out and how
Yeah.
Jada takes it and how well she does things. And it's been a positive outcome. Otherwise, if it wasn't, we wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
But
She enjoys having her iPad and that extra half hour.
She enjoys that, but then she knows the seriousness of it too. And
Yeah.
if he was to wake up,
She's
she'll
straight
call
onto
us.
it. She calls us. And
yeah, you as a parent to get away and do what you want to do, even if it's for like half an hour, 20 minutes.
Like we're just going to go down. So there's literally a bar with a pool area and that we're going to go down, maybe have 1 or 2 drinks and like, I don't know, a bowl of chips or something.
Yeah.
That's date night for us in a sense. But it's just long enough that you move away from the van, you do something that makes you feel a little bit like an adult. Jade is happy because she gets a little bit of time alone and feels
Independent.
mature and independent, and she gets some extra iPad time, and that doesn't happen all the time. And Jack is passed out, so
Yeah.
everyone's safe. The caravan's locked. Everyone has radios, but just for you that are on the road, because I know we have a lot of people that watch us that are already on the road or thinking about it, and you go, how do we make this work?
Yeah.
This is something you can consider doing. And obviously every parent is different. Some route their kids in cotton wool, other people are really, really free with their kids, and I think I'm more towards the free end, but not,
not quite there.
there's still a leash
Yeah.
in a sense.
But every kid's different too.
Yeah.
Like,
She's very
Yeah.
switched on for her age, whereas there are other 7-year-olds that go on, I'd never, ever, ever let that happen. But
yeah.
yeah.
But everyone's different. Every family's different. Every situation's different. So
Yeah.
for us in
We're
our
not
situations,
experts at all, but
no.
we just want to share what we do.
Yeah.
And if that suits you, then that's awesome.
but yeah, a bit of an insight into kind of how we do a few things and if we want to get away and all that sort of stuff. But it's like Sean said, it's good to know these things because a lot of people would like to, but don't know how to do it in a way.
Yeah.
So
On another note, if I come in close, you might have seen me wipe my face before.
yeah.
Can you see any of my sweat? Because I can see it on yours.
Yeah.
It is
I'll
so
try not
hot.
to wipe.
Oh, you just stand outside and you drip in sweat. It's
it's
like
humid. It's
6
really,
o'clock at night. It's full on.
It's really hot.
Oh,
You go from the aircon Caravan to outside, and it's
yeah,
like,
it's full on.
oh.
It hits
this-
you in the face like a ton of bricks.
I don't know if you've ever been to Thailand, but this reminds me so much of Thailand.
Yeah, it's
Like
full on.
100%. It's beautiful weather, but it's hot
Yeah,
and sticky, and you just you look forward to getting back to your hotel room or wherever you're staying.
just to get a bit of
Getting in
aircon
the
and
aircon.
relief.
Just to feel comfortable again. So
Oh.
yeah, we'll get tidied up and we'll go and have a bit of dinner, a couple drinks, and we'll be back to see the kids and chill out in the aircon again tonight.
Mhm.
Happy anniversary.
Love you.
We'll tune
Public
in.
display of affection.
Yeah, love it, girl.
I was making my way across town, trying to get to you. I'd been keeping my phone on no sound, facing you out, that's true. Now I get butterflies just thinking about your eyes, and that can't be all bad. Things came up, things went down, maybe turn back around. My spider sense screaming that I'm mad. A big storm blew up, a hurricane right in my coffee cup, carried me far, far away.
I want to see what Jade is up to. By the way, what the hell?
You made me fall.
Did you just fall off the bed?
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Cool. Did you have fun?
What do you mean?
Well, watching your iPad. It's got my phone light on so I could show you what's going on.